Good morning. Bonjour, bonjour. Let me just, okay, this is better. So, I'm back for another live stream to talk about retro anime. My name is Salome. I do retro anime review here on YouTube. Today's topic or today's anime is D.N.Angel. This anime, when I first watched this anime, I love it, yeah. Then I found out that it was actually, sorry, it's early in the morning after 6, so I'm still waiting for my coffee to kick in. So I watched D.N.Angel in early 2000, yeah. And it was funny to me that it was considered a shoujo at the time because the protagonist is male. And at the time, I didn't know that a male, a shoujo anime or manga doesn't always have to have a, what is it with me today? Let's start again. So today's topic, okay, let's start over. Seems like I'm still half asleep. So my name is Salome. I do retro anime review here on YouTube. I prefer to say retro anime because that's what I love. Yeah, I don't watch new anime that much, but I keep up with the manga. So in today's live stream, I want to talk about D.N.Angel. I watched this anime in the early 2000s when I was a teenager, and I love it. At the time, it seemed funny to me that it's considered a shoujo because Daisuke Niwa is a boy. And back then, I didn't understand that since shoujo anime, even though shoujo anime is meant for girls, it doesn't mean that the protagonist always has to be a girl. That's why I was confused because the theme, everything reminded me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or which other anime? What is it? The card ones. There's another one, not Beyblade. Which one is it? Anyway, I don't remember right now. Once it comes back to me, I'll mention it. So I was a little bit confused at first. Why is it considered a shoujo? Then I watched the anime in full because I watched a few episodes, then drop it, and I finally understood why it's considered a shoujo. So let's talk about D.N.Angel. Sorry. So I'm back now. Let's talk about D.N.Angel. So the D.N.Angel anime is based on the manga D.N.Angel, written and illustrated by Yukiru Sugisaki. The anime aired in 2003 and has 26 episodes. Another manga was released. The second manga was based on the anime, so the anime didn't follow the original story in a manga. And after it aired, they decided to release another manga based on the anime. Yeah, and the series ended in 2021. It took a very long time because Yukiru Sensei went on breaks. We all know how it is with mangaka. They love their breaks, and that's why it took so long for the anime to end. I still haven't read it fully. I still haven't, not anime, I mean the manga for the series to end. I still haven't read the series in full, so I don't know how the story ends. Now, let's talk about the anime. So, the story follows Daisuke Niwa, yeah? And he's in love with this girl called Riku. Is it Risa? Risa, sorry, Risa. Oh my God, what am I doing? Anyway, so Daisuke is a 14-year-old. He seems kind of, it looks like a wimp, Yeah, he's not very active. He's not like most boys his age. He's quiet and is in love with one of the most popular girls in his school, Risa. Yeah, Risa. So one day he decides to confess his feelings to Risa. He even wrote a love letter, but Risa know Risa knows how he feels about her. Yeah, she knows, but he's not a type. She says she's been working hard to meet a man she feels like she deserves. Okay? She wants a man who's also trying his best to be with the woman he loves. And Daisuke is not that boy at all. As I said, he's kind of a wimp. Yeah? And she has no interest in boys like him. What's that? And she has no interest in boys like him. Okay, let's do this. That's better. She has no interest in boys like him. So what Daisuke doesn't know is that in his family, on their 40th birthday, there is something that awakens their alter ego. This live stream is a mess. So on his 13th birthday, all the male boys from the newer family awaken their alter ego. It's called Dark Mousy, and there is a condition for him to awaken fully. The condition is that the host, like Daisuke in this case, love for the. How am I going to explain this? So the condition is that Daisuke love interest shouldn't return his love. So it has to be a one-sided love. Yeah? Like I said, he fell for Risa, who isn't into him. So the condition on his birthday, 14th birthday, were fully met when Risa rejected him. Yeah? Because she saw the love letter. It was addressed to her, but she pretended like she didn't say anything. So the conditions were met, and Daisuke alter ego awakened Dark Mousy. The funny thing is that there is going to be a love triangle, if I can call it. Yeah, a love triangle, because Risa, the girl Daisuke is in love with, is going to fall for the Phantom Thief, Dark Mousy. And Dark Mousy awakens to steal art thief data, to cleanse them, to exorcise them, to purify. That's the word I'm looking for. So he is a thief, but he doesn't just steal any art thief. It has to be object or one of great value to purify them. So at some point when those objects were going from one place to another, from one hand to another, they became impure, if I can say. Yeah. So he steals them. It's not like you have a nice piece of art in your house and Dark Mousy will just decide to come and steal it. No, he goes only for objects he feels like are not pure, supernatural objects that can cause harm to other people. That's what he steals. Yeah, and he always sends a card to tell the owner that I'm coming for this object. For example, if it's a painting, I'm coming for this painting. If it's a sculpture, it's going to let you know. In this sense, it reminded me of Kaito Kid. Yeah, so this anime have a lot of similarities with shonen anime in the early 2000, late 90s, early 2000. That's why I mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh and Beyblade. I don't really think Beyblade. No, not Beyblade. With Kaito Kid, yeah, because he's a phantom thief. He's a thief, and the police always tries to catch him, but there is no way they're going to catch him because he's like a fallen angel. He's a dark angel. He has dark wings, so he can just fly away easily to get away from the police. And Dark Mousy also has an alter ego called Crad, who's always going after him. And Crad took possession, or Crad host, because they need people's body to find refuge in. Crad's host is one of Daisuke's classmates. So everything goes. The story is really it's just people. You know how it is in most anime. It doesn't really go far. You don't really get some new characters that come from far. Everyone is always close. And the girl Daisuke is in love with, Risa, has a twin sister. Her twin sister is kind of interested in Daisuke, but she's not honest with herself because she knows that Daisuke is in love with her sister. Yeah, and these twins remind me of Karin and Yuzu, Ichigo's sister, their character, because Risa is sweet, she's like a princess, while Riku is a tomboy. Yeah, when I watch it, I was just like, oh, these girls are just like Karin and Yuzu. So it's a good shoujo to watch because it's not like a silly love story. Some shoujo back in the day was really good. It was interesting. Yeah, there was something to learn from it. Now I can't watch a shoujo fully because the story is just so near, if I can say. Yeah, like the heroine can't do anything on her own. She always needs someone to come save her. She's always crying, thinking that crying is going to solve all her problems. Sometimes it does, but sometimes you have to figure things out on your own. You can't always wait for someone to come save you. Shoujo back in the day, heroines were strong women. Heroines went for what they wanted. Those are the shoujo I grew up with, like Attack Number One. That's one of my favorite shoujo ever. Or what's this? Sentia ou le rythme de la vie. Ikari no Densetsu. Yeah, these are the shoujo I watched. The lead character were the main character. The main characters were strong girls who knew exactly what they wanted. They didn't just sit around wait for a man to come save them. But now it's like everything is taking place in school, and the heroine doesn't really have that great personality. That's why I'm having a hard time getting back into shoujo, because the shoujo I watched back in the day was amazing, like a D.N.Angel. It's hard to believe that it's a shoujo. I had trouble believing it's a shoujo because it reminded me of Yu-Gi-Oh, like a shonen manga or anime back in the early 2000s, but it's a shoujo. So it's a good one if it's just 26 episodes. And the opening, oh my god, the opening in the early 2000s, well, they always make me feel nostalgic. I miss those days, okay? When I think about it, late 80s, early 2000s, oh, late 80s, 90s, early 2000s, anime was just amazing. That's why I like to talk about retro anime. Now, I'm going to take a moment to ask you guys to like and subscribe for more. What is it I want to say? Anyway, let's forget what I was going to say. So, Daisuke is going to work with Phantom Thief. As I said, he's inside his body, is his alter ego. And they don't always agree on some things, but he's always there to help his friends. Even though one of them is trying to catch him. Yeah, he's the son of the police commissioner, and it feels like it's his job to catch Dark Mousy. Also, Crad is inside his body. So sometimes Crad can take over and try to fight Dark Mousy, because Crad is like the light, and dark, as the name says, dark. So they don't always agree, and is dark half or alter ego. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Okay, if you are expecting battle shonen, like battles in shonen, you won't get that, but the story is amazing. It's light-hearted, it's funny. Yeah, and Daisuke reminds me of Tsuna, Dame Tsuna. Sawada Tsunayoshi, Hitman Reborn. This anime is good because it's like you can easily find things you like in shonen, in the shoujo. Yeah, Daisuke is just like Dametsuna. Daisuke is just like Dametsuna, Sawada Tsunayoshi. When Reborn started, you saw how weak and he lacked confidence. He was just a wimp. Yeah, and then with time he became confident with Reborn. Reborn helped him become more confident, someone you can rely on. It's the same thing with Daisuke, but Daisuke doesn't have Reborn, he has Dark, who takes over when he needs things to get done. And with time, even Daisuke himself is going to try his best. He won't always rely on Dark. So D.N.Angel is good because if you love shonen, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Reborn, you can find it enjoyable. You can love watching this, because when I say it's a shoujo, some people's idea of shoujo is that stupid love story. Okay, that some shoujo are amazing. You want to watch it because the story is just amazing with well-written characters, but other shoujos not so great. That's why I had trouble believing that this anime is actually a shoujo, because everything about it reminded me of a shonen. Yeah, and that's what makes the story interesting. So if you have time, give D.N.Angel a try. I love the opening. Sometimes I go on YouTube just to watch D.N.Angel opening. If you watch anime in the early 2000s, you know the type of opening. You know how uh, the music was back then. Japanese music was back then. So I just wanted to talk about this. And in the end, Daisuke will have to choose between Risa and Riko, because his feeling will start to change with time, when he's going to realize that there's no chance for him to be with Risa, because Risa is in love with his alter ego, Dark Mousy. So who is he going to pick? Is he going to still love Risa because that's who he fell in love with, or was he in love with Risa only because the condition for him to awaken Dark had to be met, but Risa isn't really the girl he wants to be with. So he's going to grow close to Riku, Risa's twin sister, and as I said, in the anime, I know who he's going to be with, but I don't know how the manga ended. The anime was, since a new manga was made from the anime, I'm thinking that it didn't follow the original story. So to find out who Daisuke is going to end up with, you have to read the manga. And his grandpa told him that the day he's going to find love, the day his love will be returned, is the day he's finally going to get rid of Dark Mousy. So Dark is going to leave him, leave his body, until the next newer boy turns 14, when he finds love. It's a beautiful story. And as I said, it's early in the morning. I really hope you are able to keep up with me.